Hi children, today we're going to read a story. It's called From Wheat to Bread. From wheat to bread. Wheat are all these plants that are here, color yellow. These plants are used to make bread. So this is the wheat, and in the bottom we're going to see how the process of how they make bread. Remember, we are working with plants. There are different kinds of plants that we're going to be seeing through your life, okay? I miss you so much. So today we're going to read a story called From Wheat to Bread. The author, the person that wrote this book, is called Bridget Hills. From wheat to bread. From wheat to bread. From wheat to bread. Sandwiches are easy to make if you have slices bread. But what if you had to grow the wheat and make the bread yourself? You would need to be a farmer, a miller, and a baker. So right here, little girl is making a sandwich with the bread. Now we're going to see the process of how they make bread, okay? Hello, farmer. Your job is first, and you'll need a large plot of land. Look for one in the Great Plains of North America, where a lot of wheat is grown. In the fall, plant the seeds. Use a tractor or pull a machine called a drill. It drops the seed in long rows. So right now, this is the machine that drops the seeds in rows. It's called a drill. This is called a drill. Go to the next page. The wheat sprouts quickly, but this is winter wheat. This is winter wheat. During the cold months, it goes dormant. That's sort of like taking a nap. So in the winter, they're sleeping. Good night, see you in the spring, because they go to sleep and they wake up in the spring. In spring, the wheat grows again. In summer, it turns from green to gold. Then it's time to harvest. So we could see the process right here. Look at it. Very little. Sprouting and growing, and then it turns like to gold. This is a plant. This is where they make the bread from. Wheat. To harvest, use a combine which does a combination of jobs. As the farmer drives through the field, it cuts the wheat. So this machine cuts the wheat down. See the farmer right there? There's the farmer. And all these plants that you see here are wheat plants. Get all those wheat plants right here. Right here. So then the combine strips the chaff off the wheat and blows it to the ground. The part we eat, the kernel, goes into the hopper. So this is the shaft, and this is the wheat kernels. These are the ones we eat. It blows it. It blows like then the combine strips the shafts off the wheat and blows it off to the ground. This is what goes to the ground, and this is what we're gonna eat. Okay, the wheat is stored in tall grain elevators until it's ready to be milled. Look at that. Those big elevators. So they're storing them in there. Look at this. They're storing this. Is the truck. And through this little tube, it goes in those big tall elevators. And they store them there. You are healthy and bug-free. That's what this person's saying. Now it's your turn. Miller first makes sure the grain is healthy. He x-rays the kernels to check for insects. So he's right here, he's taking an x-ray to the little small kernels to see if they don't have insects in it. And because if they have insects, they're not healthy to make the bread. So he has to make sure they are healthy to make the bread. Let's see, what are these? Look at this. This is a machine where next clean the wheat. Right, they clean the wheat. Big machines will do the work. Screens sift out stones, hay, and more. Air blows dirt and dust away. Now the wheat is ready for grinding. So it's blowing out. This is the machine. Look at it. It's like a blower. And it blows out all the things that are not good. It blows out the dirt. It blows out all the dirt and the dust from those kernels, which they're going to use to make the bread. Look at that. They go through here all the way down. Then it goes down this way and it goes all the way down. Look at it, it's like a blower. And then it goes down the other side too. And then it goes into this, a big bin right here in the bottom. Wheat kernels have 3 parts. For white flour only, grind the endosperm. For whole wheat, grind the bran and germ. 2. Grind and sift the wheat until you have flour. So this is the germ. This is the endosperm, this part. And this is the bran. So it has 3 parts, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so if they want to make white flour, they have to grind this part, the endosperm. For whole wheat, grind the bran. For whole wheat, they have to grind the bran and germ too. Look at this. Look at it right here. All these are this is the whole kernel. Goes down and then it goes into these big bins. They add vitamins, minerals to make enriched flour. Then package the flour and they ship it to factories and stores. Look at that. You see it completely now. Look at this. Goes all the way from here, right? Goes down here, these little like wheels. Then it goes down this way, all the way. And then it goes down into these bins. Look at that, all these bins. At the bread factory, it's dough time. The baker pours the flour, water, oil, yeast, salt, and sugar into the mixer. Look at that big mixer. Sugar, she's pouring sugar. It has salt, yeast, flour, oil. So they're getting ready to make the bread. Okay, look at that. After the dough rises, a machine pushes the dough through a tube. Knives slice off equal pieces. So look at this. This is the dough. And a knife slices it in equal pieces. Now, the dough is sticky. Flour sift down to stop it from sticking. The floury dough drops into pans. Look at this. These are all of the flour, and they're going to drop them down into these pans. See? It's going down, 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 down. It goes down into those pans in the bottom right here. There's more on this side. It goes into a warm oven to rise even more. Next, bake the dough in a hot oven. Look at that. Wow, look at this. Then they let the baker loaves cool on spinning the trays. Finally, the bread travels on a conveyor belt through sharp blades. And then you have it, sliced bread. The bread is packaged in bags and delivered to stores. Wow, look at all those, the process. Look at this. These are the breads. They're getting into like bags. And they're already sliced here. This machine sliced them. Look at them over here too. Look at this. Wow, and they're putting them in little bags. Thanks to the farmer, the miller, and the baker, you get to buy bread at the store. And now for the best job, eating the bread. Yum, yum, yum. That's what she's doing. Look at the miller, the baker, the three of them, the miller, the baker, and the farmer. They're all together because all of them together help to make bread for us to eat. Where is wheat grown? In our country, it's not the only country where they plant wheat. These are all the countries around the world where they're growing wheat. You see those little plants of wheat? These are all the places around the world where they make wheat. Look at all those. There's a map of all the countries. And we finished the story. We have some words here. Shaft. These are keywords. Shaft means the outer part of a wheat plant that people can't eat. Combine means a machine that harvests wheat by cutting it. Separating the kernel from the shaft and throwing away the shaft. These are words that we can use to write them at home. Practice writing them right here. The other word is dormant. Dormant means like for a plant, the state of being alive but not growing. It's like sleeping, like taking a nap. Drill, a machine that drops seed in rows, as we saw it at the beginning of the story. A hopper is the part of a combine where grain is stored. Kernel is a part of the wheat plant that is used to make flour. The miller is a person whose job is to grind grain into flour. And yeast is a fungus that causes dough to rise. You need that to make the bread. So if you later on in your house, you want to write the words and practice writing them, it would be great. And I miss you all. I hope you like the story of how bread is made around the world. Okay? Hope to see you soon. Bye.